Hey, Kiss Army, it's Friday night and it's pouring rain outside. And I made a video earlier and I'm making another one now. And this video goes out to everybody out there that always corrects me because of my reviews that I've done years ago, where I said I didn't like this song and then later on I did like it. So I changed my mind a lot. So before I will get into that, I want to show you this right here. It's a Kiss. It's a Vinnie Vincent shirt I got recently. Facebook, the Tool of the Devil, always on my timeline has like shirts. And a lot of times I end up buying them. And I bought this one. This is the guy that saved Kiss. That's right, Vinnie Vincent, the guy that saved Kiss. That's right. Oh wait, what's that you say? He didn't save Kiss? This guy didn't save Kiss? Oh geez, my bad. I thought I was talking for me, not you. I also bought this one. You may have seen this one. These are the 3 Kiss shirts I bought off Facebook. The Elder shirt, I really like this one. Now this one, I'm getting into that video. Trust me. This is my favorite picture of Kiss. The Kiss Alive 2 gatefold, badass picture, but I don't know if you can make this out. Oh man, I fucking injured my ankle, so let me see if I can get close enough. I don't know if you can see these blotchy things up here. Can you make that out? I hate it. It sucks. So I kind of got gypped on this one. But, you know, I will give it away to anybody out there that answers the following questions. 1, what's your social security number? 2, your credit card number, and when it expires, and the 3 little numbers in the back. And you will get this shirt. And I'm just kidding. I know you're going to make up numbers, you bastards. Alright, so let's get into the fucking video. Here it is. I'm going through all the Kiss albums. And by the way, there's another excuse to show you that I'm buying all the 180 grams. I have every single 180 gram except for, which is coming in the mail, Creatures of the Night and Alive 3, the Millennium, whatever it's called. That's on the way in the mail. The first Kiss album. Now, keep in mind, I don't remember everything I said on my reviews because I didn't look at them. But this video was inspired by people always telling me, "But you said you liked that. You said you hated that song, and now you say you don't like it." All right, so now I'm updating it instead of me doing the reviews all over again. Excuse me. Dude, do I have water here? Damn it. I'm parched. And now, water's over there and my ankle's fucked. Great. I'm gonna have to do this thing parched. Kiss, the first Kiss album. I don't know if I said anything negative about it, but now as in 2017, June, I think it's June 2nd or June 1st, this is gonna be edited and put up much later, okay? So, I love this album. The only one I would say is like I'm about is Love Theme from Kiss. I liked it better when it was called Acrobat and it was longer. And another thing I want to say about the first Kiss album is to us Kiss nerds, we always point at Hotter Than Hell or Dressed to Kill as the best of the first 3. This one's pretty underrated. Not a lot of people pick this one, and neither do I. And you know what? Since my review, I changed my mind. What's the best of the 3? Coming up in just a few seconds. But I gotta say about this album, it's fucking classic. This is a great fucking album. And it's a shame that we all overlook it. Is there anybody out there that says the first Kiss album is the best out of the first 3? Because I've yet to run into you. So leave a comment below if you think it is the best of the first 3. It has the most classic songs of the first 3, I will say that. Okay, that's the first Kiss album. The second Kiss album, Hotter Than Hell. As again, I'm talking about now. I didn't look at my reviews. I didn't say what I didn't like or what I don't, or what I like. But I know I got a couple negative comments from some people on this page saying that, why don't I like Got to Choose? It's a great song. Well, I just don't like it, man. You do, and that's awesome. You get to enjoy a song that I don't enjoy. So don't get upset with me. I envy you. And Coming Home is not really a bad song, but those are the two kind of like, wah. And this was the one I know I said in my review was the best out of the first three. Well, I changed my mind about it. It's this one. Yes, now I like Dressed to Kill the best out of the first three. Love every song on this. I don't know if I said anything negative. If I said that any song on here sucked, I'm wrong. But I do remember one guy on the Facebook, Almost Human Facebook page, you should join it. A lot of people are joining it lately, and thank you. I put up Come On and Love Me, and I said, man, this is one of the best Paul songs ever, and it's my favorite song off Dressed to Kill. And somebody said, man, you said your favorite song off Dressed to Kill was Love Her All I Can. And I was like, oh, well, I changed my mind. It's Come On and Love Me. That's my favorite song on here. But Love Her All I Can is, I guess, a close second. And my favorite video I ever made, I make Kiss videos in case you don't know. Check this channel. You should look them up because I am only the greatest at making Kiss videos. Believe me, I'm very modest. Kiss Alive, 180 gram version, brings the book and everything. I'm not sure if I reviewed this. I probably didn't, but I gotta say this fucking album smokes. And I can tolerate Got to Choose on it. But still don't like it, but I can tolerate it. The best Kiss release right here. Kiss Alive is my favorite of all overall releases. Not, obviously it's not my favorite studio album. That's coming up. Kiss Destroyer. Now here's something I gotta bring up that I said that I totally take back. Somebody brought this stupid comment I made where I actually said Monster was better than Destroyer. Am I fucking nuts? Totally wrong. Gotta say, this is the one probably I would say is my least favorite of the 70s, but at the same time, it's hard for me to say this is worse than Dynasty, even though I like Dynasty more. But this is just so classic. And if anything I had to throw out of this one, Great Expectation is like whatever. That one's whatever. And if I said anything negative about the rest of this album, I'm wrong. I now love every song on that album, except for Great Expectations. This one I even like more. Kiss Resurrected. I know I didn't make a review on this. This fucking rules. I don't know why they left Ace Frehley's solo off Sweet Pain. It fucking rules. I'll take it over Dick Wagner's version any day. Because it's fucking Kiss. It sounds more Kiss. So yeah, it was so refreshing to finally hear Ace's solo. And I prefer the mix on this. I just think Kiss Resurrected is fucking awesome. Alright, next. Kiss Alive may be my favorite Kiss album, but this is my favorite studio Kiss album. And if I said anything negative about this shit, I was wrong. If I said I didn't like any song on here, I was wrong. Now, if I was to pick my least favorite, I would say there is one song on here that's like, it's okay, and that would be Seeing Your Dreams. Okay. Love Gun. Now, now I'm pulling out all the 180 versions. That brought the sticker. Everything brings, the Kiss Alive, the Kiss Destroyer brings the Shout Out Loud. I think lyrics, or is it Detroit Rock City with the Kiss Army inner sleeve? Everything original. This also brings the Love Gun in here. And if you guys saw my Kiss collection, you know that I have the original Kiss Love Gun. The only thing that the 180 gram versions bring that don't bring, that the originals bring, is the order form. So I have the Love Gun order form. These don't bring order form for obvious reasons, because you can't order that shit anymore. That address does not exist. Oh, and I still stand by I don't like Hooligan. Oh, and I will take back a song I said I didn't like, thanks to my friend Ruben, who pointed out, who saw the review, saying, how can you not like Got Love for Sale? And I was like, what? I love that song. And for some reason, I guess, I said in my review, I'm sorry, I don't go back and look at my reviews. Even like every video I make on here, I edit it, put it up, and I never watch it again. I just watch the comments. But God Love for Sale is a great song. I don't know why I would say I didn't like it in the first place. And believe me, it's so cool that Gene is doing it now. But even before Gene was doing it on solo tour, I came around. I think God Love for Sale's a rocking tune on here. So there you go. I love this album. The last album to feature all 4 members on all 4 songs, even though it has been said that Edward Van Halen and Alex Van Halen are on Christine 16. That's their version. I don't believe it, actually, but that's what I heard. Kiss Alive 2, fucking A. What a great fucking album. This one is, man, almost neck and neck with Kiss Alive. I think this is a phenomenal album. I love even the, it's totally fake, and I love the fake live songs like Tomorrow and Tonight. Yeah, I forgot to mention, I love Tomorrow and Tonight on this. But I don't like the female version, so I'll take the fake live version way over it. And Hard Luck Woman. But I'll go down the line right now, and I'll tell you what songs I like on here more than I do the studio versions. I like Detroit Rock City, King of the Nighttime World more. Ladies Room more. Making Love, no. But it's awesome, but it's not as good as the studio version. Love Gun, I'll take the live version. Calling Dr. Love, I'll take the studio version. Christine 16 studio, Shock Me. God damn, that's a close one. I think I'll go with the live one because of the killer solo. Hard Luck Woman, studio. Tomorrow and Tonight, alive. I Stole Your Love, god damn, that's almost a tie. I think I'll go with the studio one. Beth, studio. God of Thunder, god, that's kind of like, they're almost 2 different songs. One is like creepy on Destroyer, I love that shit, and this one's a little more bombastic, so I kind of go tied on this one. I love the little drum solo too. I Want You, I'll go with the studio. Shout Out Loud, I'll go with the studio. And side 4, I love all those songs. If I said I didn't like any of them, I lied. But Any Way You Want It would be my least favorite. But I still like it. Kiss Double Platinum, very special album, and I don't know if you can make this out. Gene and Paul signed this. Very first album I ever bought from Kiss, and I don't know if I ever reviewed this, but I will say this now. The songs from the first album sound better on they're remixed or whatever. Strutter, we all know, is 78 disco mix, whatever the fuck. I think it rocks more than the studio version, but I prefer a live. Well, maybe not. I think I prefer Strutter 78 even to a live. And like Deuce, 100,000 Years, Cold Gin, from the first album, I think sound better here because they remixed it. Very special album to me. And I like Hard Luck Woman on there more than the studio version because the drums come in later on that version. I think it's much better. Here's one I'm really going to take a lot back on. Believe it or not, I know I gave this a real shitty review, and through the years since that review, I have grown to really like this album. It's hard for me to say love, but I really like it, and I'm going to tell you the songs I like now. I'm Gonna Love You, I like. Tossin' and Turning, I don't like. You Matter to Me, I don't like. I think You Matter to Me would have been, I would have liked it more if it didn't have that dated 70s stupid sound it has. Don't Let Me Down, I love that song. I don't know what I said on the original review, but I love that song. Kind of Sugar Papa Lights, I know I bashed that one because it's a stupid ass title, but you know what, I like that song now. Easy Thing, I like that. I don't know what I said before. Rock Me Baby is so-so. Don't hate it. Kiss the Girl Goodbye. I really like that song, and it's amazing that I'm heterosexual, but I love Kiss the Girl Goodbye. Go figure. Hooked on Rock and Roll, it's whatever. Kind of fillerish, but I don't hate it. And I Can't Stop the Rain, I'm pretty sure I said it in the first review, and I'll say it again. Favorite song on the album. So look at all these songs I like off this album where I bashed it before. Should I give All for One another chance? Fuck that noise. Paul Stanley's solo album, and you can see I'm buying all this shit on 180 gram. This one's still not open. I'm receiving all this in the mail recently, so I haven't gotten around to listening to these yet. I stand by what I said about this review because I don't think I've changed my mind, and I have heard it many times afterwards. Because a lot of people swear that I'm wrong about this album. But I'll still stand by Tonight You Belong to Me and It's Alright are the only two songs I truly love on this album. A couple other songs are so-so, like Love and Chains and Ain't Quite Right is, you know, is somewhat tolerable, but it's just not that great. But you just only heard me say two songs I really like off this album, and a bunch I like off this, and I will still put Paul's above Peter's because Tonight You Belong to Me and It's Alright are better songs. With all those Peter songs combined, I still say Paul's songs are better, so therefore I'll give Paul's solo album above Peter's for that. But this one right here, I stand by everything. I think, I may be wrong, but What's on Your Mind I may have said something negative about, maybe not. But I fucking love that song a lot now. Maybe, I'm looking at the list saying which song do I like it more on here, and can't say I do, because this album is just so fucking solid. Wipe the floor with all three solo albums right here. Ace Frehley. Still not open. Just got this one recently as well. I'm collecting all the 180 grams. Even this piece of crap. See, this ain't open. I don't know if I'll ever open this shit. But I have listened to it many times after the review, trying to get into this. But you see, I'm taking something back. Peter's album is better than Gene's album, I think. That's what I think. But I still like Radioactive and See You Tonight. I still love those songs. And Mr. Make Believe and Man of a Thousand Faces, it's whatever. And if I said I liked or hated any other song on there, I stick by it unless I just corrected myself. Kiss Dynasty. This one I just received in the mail like a couple days ago. I already opened it. Because you know what? It brings that poster I had as a little kid that I lost many years ago, and I just had to open it and look at it again. I don't know what I said negative about this. I probably did it. I think I said I Was Made for Loving You was a song I used to not like, but I came around a little bit. Well, I came around much more. Because now I love I Was Made for Loving You. I love this whole fucking album. X-Ray Eyes. Might have said something that it wasn't that great either, but I think I said, so yeah, Charisma. Somebody brought to my attention, dude, you said that it's a great song and all, but it hasn't aged well. Well, I take that back as well. I think this whole album aged well. I love Dynasty. I don't give a fuck about production. Production schmaduction. I still stand by what I said about this piece of shit. And I've listened to this a lot. Look, I opened it to listen to it some more. And I still stand by Is That You, Naked City, and Shandy are the only three songs I like on this. I may have said I like Talk to Me, and I don't. I mean, it's okay, but it's not really that great. Torpedo Girl's stupid, and Two Sided Coin's even dumber than that. But I might have said, I don't know, because Ace is my favorite. That's why I mentioned those songs. The rest, I'm sorry, I don't like Tomorrow. I don't like, oh, what's the one that everybody tells me I'm wrong? What Makes the, no, not What Makes the World Go Round. Is it that one? Yeah, I think that's the one. What Makes the World Go Round. Is it? Yeah, I think so. But I don't like it. I don't like What Makes the World Go Round. I don't like, you know. I don't like this album. The worst of, so far, of all the Kiss albums I've mentioned. I don't know if I said anything negative about this, but if I did, I'll take it back. Because I love fucking Elder. I love The Elder. I love this version more. The correct version, it flows better. I like, you know, I'm used to the one that opens with The Oath. And yeah, it's cool and all, but I'll take this any day over the original track, the later track listing. The original track listing is way better, and this is a fucking masterpiece. That's right. I think The Elder is a masterpiece. Killer. Okay, I'm a Legend Tonight is so-so. Down on Your Knees is like, I don't care. Nowhere to Run is fucking awesome. And Partners in Crime is the worst out of the four. That's what I think of Killer. If I said anything negative, different, now you know. Still waiting for my copy of Creatures of the Night to complete my studio 180 grams. It's on the way here. I love this album, and I believe somebody, I could be wrong, but I think somebody said that I said something negative about Saints and Sinners on my original thing. Well, I'm wrong. I love that song. I love every song on this album. I like Danger, Keep Me Coming. There's a really good podcast, Rock and Metal Combat Podcast. We reviewed this album, as well as Love Gun. That one hasn't aired yet, as you're watching this. It will soon. Lick It Up. I still stand by. I hate the song Lick It Up. Dance All Over Your Face is like filler, but the rest is fucking awesome. Awesome because of this dude right here, the guy that saved Kiss. Yeah, I saved Kiss. Animalize. All right, this one, this one kind of sucked because it didn't have this guy on it anymore. So therefore, major downgrade. But it does have, I've had enough Into the Fire, which I love. I love fucking Heaven's on Fire, believe it or not. Under the Gun and While the City Sleeps, I love it. I don't like Thrills in the Night, sorry. Though I would love to see that video that was never aired. Now here's one. This is the one that finally broke me to make this video. Asylum. I don't know what I said in the review, but one thing one guy told me was Secretly Cruel. I put up on my Almost Human Facebook page and somebody said, "You say you hate that song." I was like, "Are you kidding me? I said that?" Now that's my favorite song off Asylum. Crazy, right? And everything else I stand by. I still don't like Tears Have Fallen. I still don't like Who Wants to Be Lonely, but I like All Night. Am I fucking insane or what? Crazy Nights. This one still not open. I don't think I'll ever open this crap. This may be the worst. I used to say Hot in the Shade's worse, but I don't know. I think this one's even worse because, I mean, the ones that are like tolerable is No 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 and Thief in the Night. And you know how bad it is when No 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 is tolerable compared to the rest? Yes, I don't like I'll Fight Hell to Hold You. I know a lot of people point to that one. Or Reason to Live or Turn on the Night. How can you not like those songs? Because I'm fucking dumb. Unlike you, smarty pants. See, I bought this too. I'm a completist. Here's the deal. I bought this because I never had it on vinyl, but I'm collecting all 180 gram. And you know, the moral of the story is I work a lot. I work hard for my money. I work hard for all this vinyl. And if I get hit by a bus tomorrow, they're not gonna put the money in my fucking coffin, so I might as well spend. Okay? I mean, I'm very good with money, by the way, you know? So I make enough, you know, when I do a lot of overtime at work, get that extra cash and I blow it on shit I want. It's my Kiss collection, even though I stand by how fucking terrible this is. Here, let me throw it like the CD. Fuck that noise. But I don't know if I said I grown to like Betrayed a lot. Rise to It, Little Caesar, and Boomerang. That's it. 4 songs out of, how many songs are here? 64 songs are on this album. God damn, they all fit on here. I'm kidding. I know there's going to be some moron leave me a fucking message going, "There's not 64 songs on there, dude." Revenge. I don't know what I said in the review, but boy, this album's like very, very praised by so many people, and I don't get it. I will say this about Revenge. I think it rocks. I think the song, I mean, come on. After these 2 fucking clunkers, you know, come on, this is fucking a masterpiece. But I think the problem with this album are the songs. I mean, the songs rock, but they kind of go nowhere for me. Unholy still reigns supreme. I love Unholy. Spit started off okay, and then it went super stupid. I might have said I liked it before. And Tough Love, I can care less. Heart of Chrome, I kind of liked. It was good. And Thou Shalt Not. I probably said I liked Every Time I Look at You because at that time I was gay. I don't think that anymore. Alive 3. I bought this too because, you know, I'm a completist. 180 gram. Terrible. I don't like this album at all. Very unmemorable. I put it on again. And I will say one thing on here that was pretty good was Deuce. Even though it's nowhere near the Alive version, but it's the standout track on here, I would say, is Deuce. Alright, next. Unplugged. I don't think I did a review for this, and this is a phenomenal album. This one I love, and I play it a lot. I love listening to these unplugged versions. The only thing I will say negative about this album is a song that I totally love, that I'm not blaming it on Unplugged, I'm blaming it on any time they play it live. I don't like when they play it live. I love the studio version of I Still Love You. I hate when they play it live. Paul does those vocal gymnastics and it just, I don't know, it takes away from the darkness of the original. I love that studio version. It's so dark and menacing and sad, and this one is kind of like, what are you, Christina Aguilera? Give me a break. But I love Unplugged. What a great fucking album. Carnival of Souls. Okay, this one, I don't know what I said, of course, but it's very unfinished sounding. I do like Hate. I somewhat like Rain. Masters and Slaves is my favorite off here. I Will Be There is okay. Jungle is awesome. In my head, It Never Goes Away. Now that's a song I really like on here. Grunge Paul. And he sounds amazing. I think Paul Stanley had a fucking great voice, man. I'm not gonna fucking slam him just because he sucks now. But he was so good. And so was Peter Criss at one time. And he sucks now too. Okay? So I'm a realist. Here we go. And the rest I can care less about. Like a song like In the Mirror and In My Head, those songs sound like they could have been so much better if they worked a little more on it. But whatever. Psycho Circus, I don't know. Hey, look, it's 3D-ish, man. Or hologram-ish, whatever you want to say. I'd probably slam this one. And I've grown to really love this album. The only song I can care less about is Finally Found My Way. And Raise Your Glasses I liked a lot on that other version that I have it on CD over there. Trust me. Some remix shit. Within is So What? You know, it's whatever. Pledge Allegiance to the State of Rock and Roll is a little too anthemic, but I can hang. Into the Void is, you know what? Into the Void's disappointing. I will be honest with you. For an Ace comeback song, it was like, goddamn, dude, really? You couldn't have done better than that, and I think maybe it was part of the plan. And it's sad because that's the only song on this whole album that features all four members playing together. We Are One, I love. It's probably my favorite song along with the title track. I probably said that on original review. I love We Are One. And my podcast calls will not let me live that down. He thinks I'm insane. And I'm sure a lot of you right now watching this think I'm insane for loving We Are One. I fucking adore that song. You Wanted the Best is so fucking stupid, but I can't help but love it. I do love it. Just to have all four like Kiss members singing, and I love the Ace solo, so I can tolerate the stupidness of it. What else? Dreaming is whatever. I can care less. And Journey of 1,000 Years. I don't know what I said about that one, but I really love that song now. I think that's a grower right there. Journey of 1,000 Years. Okay. I don't own Sonic Boom because if I could, hey, I would buy it, even though I fucking hate that album. But I would buy it, but it's so fucking expensive online. Excuse me. So anybody out there that wants to sell me it for a reasonable price, or here, look, I'll give you this fucking this amazing Kiss Alive 2 shirt. Oh my God, it's so rare and it looks really good. Forget what I said before. I'll trade you that for it. Monster, the last one. Something I will take back a lot, even though I still stand by loving this album. It's not better than Destroyer, and I'm afraid to look at that list again. Because if I put it above Destroyer, I'm afraid to see what else I put it above. But I still love this fucking album. The only song I don't like on here is Shout Mercy. I may have not said that before. All in the Love for Rock and Roll I can care less about. And the worst one out of all is Eat Your Heart Out. But the rest is fucking awesome. This is a kick-ass fucking rock album. My favorite Kiss album since Lick It Up. Yes, I stand by that. And look how long I've had it. You know, and I listen to this one a lot. I listen to it a lot. And I'm just not crazy about fucking Frank and Ace or Fake Fraley and Cheater Chris or the Copycat. That's the only thing that bothers me, but that has nothing to do with the music. The music is what matters. So there you go, my friends. I have reached the end of my... Look, this is how I feel in 2017 about the Kiss discography, unlike what I did during the reviews. And as you can see, I changed my tune on a lot of stuff, and I may change my tune again in upcoming years than I do now. Hey man, I'm human. I am human, just like you guys are human, and we're all almost human. But here's my point. I want to leave you with this, and I brought this up also. There seems to be a rift in the Kiss community with the Scab haters and the Scab lovers, and I had a big debate about it on the Almost Human Facebook page, and I do want to say this. Look, here's the deal. We need to respect those who love the Scabs, and we need to respect those like me who don't love the Scabs, okay? It's a personal opinion, whatever. We scream at the band, not the fans, okay? Because we are the Kiss Army, and we should, you know, band together and respect each other, man. And you know, a lot of the Scab Kiss fans are like, well, why do you even bother, you know, with Kiss? Well, fuck, man. Number one, man, I can see Scab Kiss can kick some fucking ass. Just don't like the fact that they're wearing the makeup and singing Ace Frehley, Shock Me, and Beth and stuff like that. But my point of the matter is that all you Kiss Scabs and all us Kiss Scab haters need to realize that we all love something that we know is wrong. Okay? You know it's wrong for these guys to wear that makeup. I'm sorry. Anybody that says this ain't wrong, you're fucked. Because I will be the first one to say Ace Frehley was a fuck up. And he fucked around. And Peter Criss cannot drum for shit anymore compared to how he was in the 70s. Vinnie Vincent is a fucking flake. And Music for the Elder was a fucking mistake. But yet, everything I just named, I fucking love. But I can admit certain things about, and Ace Frehley's my favorite member of Kiss. And I will tell you, he's a fuck up. I mean, I know he is great now. And I'm going to see him 3 times this year coming up. But here's my point. I've heard bad things about Ace recently with the VIP. I heard he's a dick and everything. But you know what, man? I will tell you, he's a dick, and he fucked up, and he was an alcoholic, and he really put Paul and Gene through a ringer, and he's no longer in the band, and blah, blah, blah. You know, I will admit that. And I also will admit that Peter Criss can't drum anymore as like he used to. I'll admit that Vinnie Vincent was a flake, and that Elder was a mistake. I can admit that. Why can't you Scab Kiss admit Paul Stanley's done vocally? Come on. And the Scabs are wrong. Hey, if you guys want to argue with me about it, then I guess you guys can't face science. There you go. Respect everybody, but also point out the flaws. I did on my end. Can you? Thank you, everybody. And Godspeed, my friends, and thank you so much for all like 4,300 subscribers and almost 5 million views. Y'all fucking rule. I love you guys, man. Even you guys that are looking at me going, I hate this guy. I love you too. But you know, it'd be great if you wouldn't watch me anymore, because I really don't give a fuck for numbers and shit like that, even though I just mentioned numbers. But I think it's really cool. But anybody that fucking hates me, I don't need you, and I don't want you watching me. I'm not that desperate for numbers. I'm not getting paid for this shit, so what do I give a fuck? Anyway, but fuck it, man. If you hate me but you still want to see what I have to say, well, keep watching, man. But whatever you have to say is like in one ear and out the other, because after all, it's all opinions, my friends. It's not science. The only thing that's science is these two are scabs that shouldn't wear the fucking makeup. And Ace Frehley was a fuck up. I know he's really good now. He's been sober and kicking ass. And Paul Stanley's voice is fucking shot. Anybody that says different, oh, he sounds better now, I've heard lately. And Vinnie Vincent's a chick, I think. I don't know. That's what I keep hearing. I don't know if that's true or not. And who cares? That's not the part. It's the flaky part that I have a problem with. Because, and Vinnie Vincent's invasion was terrible. But boy, do I love this. I love this. The Ankh dude, the guy that saved Kiss. Thank you, everybody, and I'm done talking. Bye.